Text I got from Gabby was she sent me her video, that van life video.
Noreen stopped by the vigil tonight in Gabby's honor on Long Island to feel closer to the young lady who was like a granddaughter to her.
What you see is what you get. She radiated light and life and love.
Police will resume their search for Brian at the Carlton Reserve on Saturday. They've already combed the entire Northport side of the reserve and now much of the Venice side. Still, they ask, where is Brian?
We're not wasting our time out here. We are doing our due diligence to find Brian and an area that intelligence had led us that he could possibly be in.
Okay, I'm still confused over intelligence led them to him being there when now we have learned that Brian allegedly left his cell phone and his wallet at home before he allegedly went to the Carlton Reserve for a hike, before he allegedly went missing. And I keep saying allegedly because I think he is hiding, allegedly. I believe his parents, when they went on the camping trip, either, sent him along his way then or found somewhere for him to go then. And I'm still over here like, why didn't nobody think nothing when Gabby did not come back with him and everything was normal? Well, a neighbor speaks out. She claims she don't know too much, but here's what she has to say about Brian.
Yeah, I saw him. They went for a walk in the neighborhood. That was about all I saw.
Okay, so you saw him, September, I'm sure you don't remember the day, right?
I want to say it was Thursday or Friday before we knew Gabby was missing.
Okay, great. So what did you see?
They, as a family, the mom, dad, and him came out to take a stroll in the neighborhood. That was really all.
You didn't think anything of it?
No, not at all.
Looked like a normal interaction.
Yeah, we'd seen them do that before, so it never seemed strange to us that they would go for a walk through the neighborhood. So.
And then Gabby, over the last 2 years, you used to see her all the time?
They actually hadn't been in the house for the last 2 years. Okay. The whole family, they didn't actually, there was somebody renting the house.
I read that, yeah.
And so, but once they moved in, we did see her occasionally.
Yeah.
Not very often. We saw Brian more so as they were working on the van, but we didn't see her terribly often, every now and then.
So you saw him working on the van. What was he doing?
Woodwork, putting up paneling or making a bench, it looked like, of some sort in the van. We didn't know that they were converting the van. We just knew that they were working on it. Yeah. So.
And when you saw him come back, your initial reaction was he's back from his trip?
Yeah, because, at that point, I didn't know that she formally lived here. I thought maybe she was visiting. So, because we just, they hadn't been here very long. So I didn't know if she was just a girlfriend visiting and that sort of thing.
What's your reaction to all this now? How are you? You guys have been front row seat to this thing. How are you feeling?
It's very surreal. Very surreal in the sense that you just never expect to see or know somebody in your neighborhood that was either with somebody and had something terrible happen, or could have been, much less, actually the perpetrator of something terrible happening to somebody.
And the Laundries, how well do you know them, the parents?
Not very well, just to say hi on the street and that sort of deal. So that was usually about the extent of it.
Do you feel, look, you're a taxpayer of Florida, you're a taxpayer of the United States. There's a lot going on right now looking for him. Do you kind of wish that the parents were talking a little bit more or not? Do you think?
If they have knowledge, yes, I would love to say, please share more information. If they don't have knowledge, then, there's only so much they can do I think yes, it's crazy that they're going through this just for one person, but I really hope it's a fruitful search. That, if nothing else, at least it provides answers to what the heck happened.
Did she not just say in the past 2 years of them, they really didn't live there, they rented it out? So when did they live there? I'm so confused by that too. I'm just freaking, so much of this story confuses me. And the main question is how he just slipped out of everybody's sight like a little slithering snake. Come on now. Multiple sightings have been reported in other countries, but were still in this reserve. Now, see, y'all noticed that the cop said intelligence led them there. I am wondering what sort of intelligence led them there and is keeping them there besides his parents. And his parents are now saying that since he left his cell phone and his wallet at home, they're afraid that he might harm himself. Well, why the hell ain't they out there looking for him? Why ain't they been out there looking for him? They have been hoarded up in their house. If my child was missing and left her things, I would be looking for her. Now, we have seen and noticed some of Brian's artwork, which is hella dark. This right here in particular stood out to me. Notice the tombstone. Notice what it says. This is what he drew. Like, I mean, look. Like I've said before, I'm all about, expressing your creativity and your art and whatever. However, but this right here is dark. Devilish. I mean, you got a very, very dark side to you if you are drawing stuff like this, watching stuff like, thinking about stuff. You enjoy this kind, it's dark to me. Now, Gabby's friend recently spoke out and said Gabby would stay with her from time to time when her and Brian would get into fights because Brian was such a jealous person. They were even going to go out one night and Brian took Gabby's ID so she couldn't go nowhere. So they got in a big fight about that. They used to fight all the time. Gabby even stated in the body cam he didn't believe that she could do her vlog and her blog and all this other stuff. I mean, y'all. But you see how he acted to police, how he was like trying to be all innocent. Oh, poor me, I'm the victim. You're no victim, Brian. Not at all. Gabby was the victim. And my heart breaks for this family, Gabby's family. And like I said, multiple sightings have been reported from Canada to Puerto Rico. But y'all, I'm telling you, I know that he has ties or friends or connections around Australia. So, I mean, it don't hurt to look or ask around. I'm just so confused as to why they're focusing on one area. He knows he's being sought after, like he is America's most wanted man right now. He knows he's being sought after, so he's not going to be in that spot. In my opinion, I don't believe that whatsoever. I want to know what y'all honestly think about all this. Why do y'all think they are so focused in this one spot? This has been, a solid week now they have searched? Just one area, 25,000 acres? Why not all over the United States? I don't know. I mean, I'm like a lot of you. I have so many questions. So many questions. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments below. Where do you think this idiot is hiding? Because he's an idiot. He's an asshole. I got so many names for him. So let me know what you think in the comments. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. Yes, I'm going to cover more cases. There is endless amount of people out there who need recognition, who need the attention. But y'all, I'm going to be totally honest. This right here has me invested because I'm over here like, this girl and her family deserve justice. And I'm like, where is he? Why are y'all still in the reserve? Y'all were in a week ago. This is where you started. Why are we still there? I don't know. It's just, I have so many questions. If you know anything or have any information that might lead authorities to locate Brian Laundrie, please contact the FBI. I will link their contact info below.